campsite where this is Moran Valley Road, and at the end of the road here is where that sign from this weekend was that we covered. But I stopped at the bridge and there was no one at the bridge, so I headed over here. Border Patrol stopped in and they were checking to see what I was doing. I told them, here, trying to get some video of whatever, if you guys are busy, try to show everybody what's going on. I said, all right. I said, you know, if you want to let everybody know I'm coming down here, come down. And they were bringing a van in, so you know, I'm just speculating that there could be a detainment going on, and then maybe like they did last time was they came up here and did processing up here. So I'm just waiting, not that I'm waiting for him to come back, but I'll give it a little while and see if he does come back with detainment and you know, pick up processing. But this is the gun range right here, and it turns into like a single road. So when I was coming down, he stopped and I passed him, and then when he saw me come up, when he came up to me, he saw who I was, and it's the same dude from this weekend. So I gave him thumbs, you know, peace sign. Just wanted him to know I was here. And so like I said, he went down the road here. We'll be here for at least another half hour. I got the other stream rolling right here, so everybody could see that we're here, right? But we'll just have to take it little by little today. I didn't necessarily have plans to come out and do this today, so I'm running light gear. I just got my phone and I'm going live. Unfortunately, most of my videos aren't being saved, so maybe finally it saved one. I'm about ready to click that thing and check it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update to where I am. I'm off of Moran Valley Road, something like that. And we got the Starlink set up. That's how we're able to live stream. I got a couple hours of use. I'll probably throw out the solar panel here right now. Just set you guys down for a second. All right, we got some power up. So we can pull this thing out. But right now, at least that's how it all is. It's calm, and then it's a big rush of people. So we got Audra and Luke at the Board of Supervisors meeting right now. And I'm working the field, trying to get to as many locations and cover it for you guys, so you guys can know exactly what's happening at, like, as many moments as we can fill in the gaps for. So I don't know, wish me luck today. I'm about an hour out of town. The road here splits, right? And one goes all the way down the valley, and then the other goes up the valley over the bridge and then back down. And in the process last time, the gates were locked and prevented access, so I'm going to be reaching out to maybe the San Diego Water and seeing if they'll grant us access. Yeah, this is a very isolated area. Let me try to bring in the other stream. I think I forgot to turn them on. I'm I'm on microphone. Alright, everybody's in now. I apologize I didn't bring you guys in a second ago, but like I was explaining to everybody else on the stream here in my hand, we're out here, Moran Valley Road. It's a hot spot for this trail right here in this camp, which is right by the shooting range. So I was told that some of our elite Navy train here, and it's right in this path of where this road will take you all the way to the 94. And in this location right behind me, or in front of me now, there's usually like an area that they allow for searches and other things that they have to perform to do the rest of the transfer. I saw a van come down, so I'm assuming there's processing going on. So I just figured I'd wait and see if he does any processing up here. If he just drives by, then you know it is what it is, but I'll try to get a shot of him driving by. I went over to the bridge. I showed you guys that. I don't know if the stream came through. It said it was. There was no one over there. The Border Patrol pulled in and, asked me what I was doing. I told them I'm trying to get some coverage of, how busy it is out here today. And when I was coming out here, they actually have the checkpoint open today. And a coworker of mine was, telling me that they don't ever open it. So now I have image of it being open and then directing traffic into it. So hopefully on the way back we'll get pulled into it, and then I'll have this video to show her of the border checkpoint being open. So, and for a majority of my life I always saw it as inconvenient, and now I'm more appreciative to having a checkpoint even though it is inconvenient, right? There's a lot of different aspects to all of this, and it's hard to stick one level. You have to think of this as multi-leveled and multifaceted. I'm really here just to show you guys the moment, in the moment right now, of what's actually going on. We're not here for action, we're here for every moment that we can fill in the gaps for you guys. On social media last night they were sharing, or early this morning, they were sharing that Ucumba was busy. So Ucumba is about another 45 minutes from this location. And this location falls under my coverage area that's within my budget. And so I come out here today to do from the bridge back. And there were some patrol, or border patrol, that were more closer to Otay Lakes when I was headed out. And then once I got out here, there's always a presence out here for sure. But it seemed active. But when it's active like that, it usually means that there's a group somewhere, and they're getting to the location where the pickup is. So right now, that's why I said a van came through, and it was the guy who was working yesterday, and pretty much, just waved to him. He knows that I'm out here trying to cover this. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay in an area that is open, because once you start going down that road, it's one lane, and any other traffic could block people in, and it's just not good. So I didn't want to go down the road and get anywhere in the middle at the gate. I knew he was going down there. At least, why else would you bring a van this far? So we'll just wait here for a couple minutes. I'll try to see if I brought the Wi-Fi close enough to the trash can for you guys. The audio might cut a little bit, but over here, and you can just see all the trash, all the clothes, Tons of stuff just here. Mylar blankets, water, and it's kind of, there's fresh potato chips here. There's definitely signs people have been here recently, like that fire right there, like this one. But that one looks really fresh for some reason. So is this one right here. I'll have to check back to the video we made last week to see if this was here or not, and then that'll give us more insight to how frequent the fires are and different things that we can come down here. Because I'll walk down to this other one, but I'll lose you guys, so I'll go get a picture of it right now. But you can kind of see it if I zoom you guys in here, like right there, by the shade, but to the right a little bit there's a fire, or what used to be. So once again, we are at Board of Supervisors today, and then we're covering the border, and I threw in a little bit of Chula Vista live data for you guys to show you what I do. This morning we had a little bit of a disagreement with Chula Vista's clerk's office, and every time I deal with someone there, it's a new person, and no one's getting corrected, in my opinion, the right way. They keep, the next person I'll deal with, they'll pass the blame to another department, or the other department will say, city clerk told me to do this, and so there isn't accountability in that. If everybody's going to blame each other, there's a policy, and you got to follow the policy. That's it. It's very simple. The Brown Act requires that the information be shared readily, easily, right? And having a meeting, let's say they had a meeting at a different location, okay? Which I can give you examples of because I've been to plenty. And it's a special meeting at an off-site location, and they're not going to post the paperwork on the board according to what they were saying. Well, if they do that, how is anyone who goes to the city going to know where to go to if they're not advertising it? And, you know, I'd like to think that I'm being pretty fair in saying that all the paperwork for all of the commissions, doesn't matter if it's the police department or another department, they need to be putting, like, Parks and Rec doesn't put their paperwork at the Parks and Rec, you know? They put their paperwork at the city hall because that's where it's required, okay? So after you've been to these meetings a couple of times, you understand that they're not doing it properly, for one, right? The reason why they're telling me, first time it was the kiosk wasn't working. I told them it's still not working because when you click the events to find out the information, they go, no, well, the boards are working though, so you could find whatever board it is, and you're like, how am I supposed to know what board is actually active if there's no calendar and if there's no notification on the board to the event happening tomorrow, right? Oh, well, we put that at the library. Well, do they put the Parks and Rec at Parks and Rec? I don't think so. And that's something that I'll go check for you guys, because that's the accountability process. There has to be more accountability to all of this. So, how you doing? Just down here trying to see if they got any, people, illegals coming up and doing processing. I saw them take a van down right now. So, are you just doing this as a, I'm an independent journalist? Yeah, I live in Chula Vista. Okay. But, I come out here on Saturdays, and we cover these areas, the different spots. So you keep an eye on, are you trying to do a account intake type of thing? Or? It's accountability and transparency, right? On border patrol. Yeah, but on the border itself, too, okay. Right? It's not just focused on them, but it's to help people understand what they're dealing with. The actual on-the-ground work that's going on, and how they don't have enough buses to get all these people. That's why they're sitting out there waiting. They have... You mean like Border Patrol's not doing what they're supposed to be doing in administration and Uber rides? Right. And they're forced to... Drop off at Iris, because we cover the soft site and then we cover the NGOs from the different angles. But we just want to give a full picture view, not just bits and pieces. Cuts. Yeah. So we do it live, right? And then we advertise.
Are you recording me right now?
Oh, we're live. You just came up on me, so
no.
I apologize. Yeah, I can turn all off.
I don't mind.
Okay.
I just asking.
Yeah.
From up top, it looked like you had a crossbow.
Right.
Right. I got, you're on.
Go
private,
check. Yeah.
I go, you're on private property. I need to let you know.
Yeah.
And
no.
When I saw that, I was like, that looks like for internet.
Yeah, Starlink. So that way I could get the signal out, and
No worries. I just wanted to find out and make sure.
Yeah, I don't have no malintent or nothing like that. I'm here for good reasons, and if I need to be moved to a different, just let me know.
No, you're good.
I appreciate it.
You're here to do a helpful service.
Trying my best.
As long as you pick up your own trash.
Exactly.
A little bit of others.
We're gonna try to schedule a cleanup, come out here and get some people to,
Well, when you do the cleanup, that's Border Patrol dumpster.
Right.
Put it in there.
Yeah.
And if they say anything, just tell them Manny said it's a dumpster for illegal.
My name's Robert.
Illegals, trash, not illegals. I said that wrong.
Yeah. No, I understand.
So, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. No. Definitely.
So, yeah, because they pick that up as needed.
Yeah.
And of course, people from the city come in and dump their own stuff.
Yeah.
But no, we're all trying to do our part and deal with it. Yeah. Since I live out here, I get bothered by them nightly.
I'm sure, and that's what the people need to hear too, is the local views on it, and what you know.
I'm gonna say the 1% or 5% is not everybody.
Right.
So for the ones that do get into houses, that's the ones that put the bad name out.
Right.
And they're breaking into cars, and the worst part is they can't steal the car, but they do damage.
Yeah.
To the ignition, to the door, and then it's like you can't go to work, you can't pay for it.
Yeah.
And then not only that, you got to dish out money.
Right.
And everything's expensive.
I hear you.
So, but no, I'll let you do your thing.
If you ever see me and you want to get something out there, that's what I'm here for, is the voice of the people, and there's no time limits, and we don't cut it. That's it's just whatever you get to say, you get to, you know what I mean? I'm not here to take a little bit of what you said and put it in a segment.
Cut and paste it and make me look bad?
No, yeah, I'm here to do it live and transparent and accountable.
You know the times to be here.
Yeah.
Early morning, and then right now you're early.
Yeah.
By 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, the warmer it is, they hunker down.
Gotcha.
By 5 o'clock, you'll see the wave.
Yeah.
And then it'll be bits and pieces, anywhere from 10 to 15.
Yeah. I had to set up for Board of Supervisors. I got another team over there doing.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. And so it took away from the morning stuff. Plus I had to do some stuff in Chula Vista. But hopefully the next day I'll be out here earlier. Would you say before 8 o'clock or?
If you're here by 7,
okay.
6:45,
okay,
you'll see them trickling in, or they're going to be hunkered down in that tree.
Yeah. Because I'll be at the soft site and I'll see the bus loads or vans.
Because from 6 o'clock when they load up, or 5 o'clock, all depends on the day.
Right.
Then they process them and then ship them in different spots.
They have the checkpoint open today too. So I wanted to highlight that as like, oh, look, there's more security actually happening on the road today.
When there's less people here,
then
they can open it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
They're overworked.
For sure.
Overworked, underpaid, and their hands are tied behind their back, and they got a whip on them.
Right.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
Just like PD. Law enforcement, they're overwhelmed too.
The one guy at I don't want to say too much, but he was like, "Oh, we thank the cops because they took the rap off of us." It's a joke, but it's funny, right?
It's funny, but it's not.
I know.
Because it's just, the bad things get highlighted, and all the good people do. Whatever you're doing, it gets underrated and thrown under the rug. So
yes, sir.
It sucks.
But that's what we're here to do, is bring back a little bit more of the community and put a face to me. And I'm a local. I'm not a reporter from ABC that's paid to be here. I do this all out of my own pocket. And it's not to ask for money. It's just to tell people I don't have an agenda. My agenda is us.
The meet and greet and let people know.
That's it.
I get it. It's just be careful.
Oh, I will. I will.
If you've done this long enough, you know which ones to
approach and not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Chula Vista, so.
Yeah, but
not to say that that's an upper hand. It's just.
How long you been doing this?
News and the border itself,
Yeah.
it's only been about 6 months now. But I've been doing coverage of like the city council and board meeting. It's a different game over
But
there.
it's a different wildlife.
Yeah. I know what's at the end of this trail, a gate. And when he went down there, I was I'm not going down there because it's one way and it's hard to maneuver and all this other stuff. So I want to stay out of his way.
Well, those gates are shut, so that way there's no through traffic,
Right.
so they can control it.
Yeah. Well,
Even though it is BLM
yeah.
property, but if you don't have your BLM pass
Right.
and you're not going to do anything illegal out here,
Yeah.
then you shouldn't be out here.
Yeah. I told him I want to show the gaps in the fence area. That's kind of newsworthy, and
Yeah, but they don't want that out there either.
I'm sure, but what am I
It's one of those
supposed to
things where it's
do?
like you can't put the recipe to something out there.
Right.
I mean, all you're going to do is help the bad ones.
And hopefully get it fixed was the ultimate goal of it.
Well, there's a reason for everything, even though we don't know it.
Yeah. So
So it's just,
I just thought I'd ask you about that one because it was kind of. I'm gonna ask the San Diego Water. That's who owns that down there.
That
They told
section.
me. Yeah.
well, it's one of those shared things, and you just don't know until you really do check. And if you're not authorized, you're not authorized.
Exactly.
And then the offers that go through, they're the ones that get reamed.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But I'll let you go.
I appreciate
Nice
your time.
meeting you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Take it easy.
Yeah,
Stay safe.
like I said, you see me down here anytime. You come say hi. I'll,
Same thing. If
give
I'm
you.
out here,
I'll give you guys some advertisement. Get people to come down here, and
there you go. And then let them know, hey, when you come out here, just beware, be safe, and clean up your mess. That's all we can do, and all we can ask.
God bless you.
Because I find you on the other side, and I see you dumping trash.
Right.
Then you get the bad side. Because then I got to pick it up,
Hear you.
and I don't get paid for it.
100%.
Take it easy.
God bless. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. All right, you guys. So you heard it from like a local himself. This is the trash he's talking about right here. It's everywhere. I mean, we could come out here and spend a couple hours just picking all of this up. It's nothing. It's no skin off of our back to come out here and support our community. You know what I mean? So, when I come out here and I'm trying to show you guys this stuff, it's also for the same reason that they need help out here. And what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to not help our fellow citizens, our locals, the people that live out here? So I appreciate his time and stopping in here and checking on me, because you gotta be cautious and know what's going on in your area. So just want to say thank you, and I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I'll try to just wait a couple more minutes and see if he comes down that road, but you kind of heard it. I'll try to get out here early in the morning one day and give you guys a good example of what he was just talking about. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I'll probably just end the